What's up, you guys? Welcome to another episode of A Spark Ignited. I am your host, Danielle Nicole, and I am so excited you guys decided to join me today. Today, we are doing something a little bit different because I got quite a response from doing my unlearning video that I did a few weeks back where I spoke on you can't unlearn out training a bad diet because you really can't. And then I said that I would do a video and really elaborate and explain more of why you can't, and people are like, yeah, do a video, I want to know why, because I was doing this all along and things like that. So I was like, okay, let me just go ahead and let FitnessDani come on in and join us, Spark Ignited. If you guys are new to my channel or new to my brand, FitnessDani used to be what I branded myself as, and it was for 10 years before I decided to change my branding name. I was FitnessDani from 2014 to early 2024, branded to Danielle Nicole early February this year. So FitnessDani is my background, and I was actually a fitness trainer and certified personal trainer for a good decade of my life. I absolutely loved it. It was one of the ways that I was able to help change lives in a way that made people feel good about themselves. But yeah, so FitnessDani is taking over today. So sit back, relax, buckle up, and just dive in. Okay, you guys, I have to give a disclaimer because any advice that you take from me, you are solely taking this advice at your own will. Okay, like I'm not going to give any bad advice by any means, but you doing this is saying that you want to do it. Listen, not because I said it or whatever, you wanted to try it. Also consult with your physician, your doctor, weight loss specialist, dietitian, whatever it is that you need to consult with before you do anything that I mentioned in this video. Okay, let me just start with that. Now let me just give you a little bit of background on FitnessDani. Like I said, I started and branded myself FitnessDani in 2014. But before that even started, so my daughter, she is going to be 15 years old this year. And when I was pregnant with her, I was really small, to be honest with you. I even lost 17 pounds my first trimester because I had morning sickness so bad I couldn't even hold down a grape. So I drank a lot of water, and if I tried to eat fruit, I would just vomit or whatever. But as soon as my second trimester came, it was like I was never sick, and I made up for lost time, and I was eating. And by the time my third trimester came, obviously, you're uncomfortable and everything. But I gained 35 pounds during my pregnancy. Like I said, I was pretty small back then, but that was a lot of weight for me because I was always someone that was pretty known as being like slender build, and I loved being small, so whenever I had my baby, I noticed that I kept eating like I was in my third trimester, and I picked on quite a few pounds, and I was really uncomfortable in my skin. So I was like, okay, in order to hold myself accountable, I'm going to document me doing like a weight loss journey on Facebook because, I'm someone that if I put it out there, I'm going to complete it. I don't want to put anything out there and, fail myself, and especially in front of other people. But so as I was doing this was back in 2011. So this is quite a bit ago, 2011, 2012, something around there. And so yeah, I was documenting my progress on Facebook, and I was getting like an incredible response of people just being like, oh my God, you motivate me, keep going, all these encouraging things that I was not expecting. I literally was doing it so I can just hold myself accountable so I can keep at it. By the time that I completed that first little mommy weight loss journey, for Mother's Day, I did a photo shoot, and I had lost 30 pounds on my own. And I was really shocked because I was not well versed in fitness and nutrition and, weight loss, different regimens and things like that. I just knew that I needed to eat right and exercise, and that's what I did. I can't tell you how long it took for me to lose the 30 pounds. I just know that I did. Yeah, so many people, they were really excited and rooting for me and like, oh my God, I can't believe you did that. What did you do? How did you do it? And, I started to help people for free, online, people that came to me and asked me, how did I do certain things and whatnot? And I realized like, man, I really love when people came back and was like, Danielle, this worked for me. I lost so-and-so amount of pounds. I feel so much better. I was like, there's something to this. I want to actually, look into this. And so because fitness kind of became my life a little bit, I was like, okay, I want to really learn the body. I want to know the science behind it. I want to know what I need to eat, at what time I need to eat at, the particular macro that I'm going to be eating, you know, things of that nature. So I enrolled in the National Academy of Sports Medicine in 2014, and I became a certified trainer in May of 2014. And that's when FitnessDani was born. I started to take clients through my apartment complex that I worked at the time. They were able to like have me be like what do you call that, an amenity for the apartment complex. There's a trainer on site, you know, and things like that. So that was really cool. I got a lot of hands-on training there. I was never a trainer in a gym, believe it or not. I've always kind of done it on my own. And it's of course with the apartment complex and them promoting me and things like that. But I did that, and then I would start to personal train, and then I would do online training, and then I started to dabble a little bit into nutrition, not as much, but I knew the science behind it, so I would offer that as well. So yeah, you know, FitnessDani, you know, she was my girl. You know, she took over my life, like I said, for 10 whole years. And you guys, even though I was so well versed in fitness and nutrition, I'm someone that has like an ebb and flow when it comes to her weight. I'm really down one year, I'm up one year, and it's been that way ever since. And right now I'm on the down train, and the down train is I'm wanting to lose weight, and I want to cut, and I want to, you know, get back fit, but like forever this time. Like I really just want to, it's a lifestyle, don't get me wrong, but I really want to discipline myself more when it comes to the things that I'm not supposed to be eating during the week. And I want to talk about more about discipline as we go on, and I explain different things that you need to do and incorporate into your training, into your nutrition and things like that, because that's what it's going to take. But yeah, so that's the background of FitnessDani. So just want to let you guys know I'm not on here just talking. I am well versed in it, 10 years of experience. And yeah, so we're going to get started with weight loss workouts. Okay, first things first. You cannot take fitness as a one-size-fits-all approach. Everyone is going to demand different things. And this is where a trainer comes in. You actually talking to your doctor about the different needs and wants that you're wanting on your journey. So this is kind of a general approach to fitness because like I said, I really want you to hone in on a trainer or someone who's well-versed to your individual need. But just a basis, right? So if you're new to this, and I actually want to, you know, I want this to be like gym and nutrition 101 because it goes in depth a little bit more than what I'm going to discuss today, but just to give you a guideline, right? So if you're new to the gym, you don't want to start full force. You want to work your way into it. So I would say, you know, a beginner, you want to work out at least 3 times a week. Make it Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, whatever works best for you. And honestly, you just need to move your body at least 30 minutes those 3 days until you work your way up, right? So maybe you'll do 15 minutes on the treadmill and you'll do 15 minutes of training your arms or whatever muscle group that you want to work that day. You really don't want to go full force until you have a great understanding of what it is that you're actually doing, because you don't want to hurt yourself. But my advice to anyone getting started, listen, YouTube is at our fingertips, okay? Anything that you want to know really is on that platform. So educate yourself before you even start. But yeah, so whenever you start any type of workout regimen, you want to make sure that you stretch. I was someone that was horrible at it. Now that I'm 40, I can't not stretch because my knees and ankles and shoulders, they be talking to me, and I have to make sure that I take care of myself so that 10, 15 years down the line, I can still work out because I'm doing preventative work now to make sure that I can. But if you're someone that, you know, is just getting started, I highly recommend that you start stretching now. Don't wait down the line like I did. Stretching is very, very important, even before your workout and after, because it's going to help with your recovery. Yeah, so you want to at least get in the gym, you know, 3 times per week. So now after you've done 3 times per week and you feel like, okay, I'm getting a little bit stronger, I'm working my endurance, you know, it's increasing and things like that, then, you know, add in an extra day. And then once you beat the, intermediate and you feel like you're more advanced, add in that 5th day. So now you're working out Monday through Friday and you're doing different muscle groups and, things like that. What I would highly recommend is someone doing 20 to 30 minutes of cardio. Of course, like I said, you want to be really specific, tailored to you. Okay, so you want to make sure that you talk to a trainer or someone who's well versed in what it is that you're looking to achieve with your body goals. So now for my generic approach to it, 20 to 30 minutes of cardio 5 days a week is incredible. It's going to be super impactful, whether your cardio is walking, the elliptical, doing an incline walk on the treadmill, doing the Stairmaster. It's all going to be very impactful. I highly recommend that you do your cardio after you weight train, because weight training puts us into like a fat burning zone, and we want to be in our fat burning zone when we're doing our cardio. And as far as like weight training, right? You want to work a different muscle group every single day. And sometimes you want to hit that muscle group twice a week. So the way my workout split is right now, because I am working out to lose weight again. So on Sundays, I do full body. So with my I do full body strength. So with my full body workout, I am doing 2 exercises per muscle group. And I do a 60-minute brisk walk whenever I'm done. On Monday, is specifically tailored to my lower body. So my glutes, my hamstrings, my quads, I'm working the mess out of that. And I usually do between 8 and 12 different exercises, between 3 and 4 sets, 8 to 15 reps, right? On Tuesday, I usually do shoulders and back, kind of the same thing, 3 to 4 sets, 8 to 15 reps. Doing my brisk walk after. Sometimes I incorporate the Stairmaster too. It just depends on how I'm feeling. And then on Wednesday, I do full body again, but instead of doing full body strength, I'm doing full body conditioning. So I'm usually doing compound movements, which means that I'm working 2 different muscle groups at the same time. You'll have to look up compound movements to really see how that is. And I usually do between 8 to 10 different exercises when I do that. On Thursday, I'm back at it with lower body, doing that again. And then on Friday, I'm doing biceps and triceps. So between Sunday and Friday, I've hit all my muscles and I've worked out in different ways. And on Saturday, it's an active recovery day. So I'm not taking or doing anything too strenuous. It's either yoga or just doing an hour walk. Sunday is when I start over again. Do I rest? Sometimes I don't do an active recovery day on Saturday. Sometimes I actually do rest on a Saturday. And sometimes I may switch up depending on what my body is telling me. And that's a good thing that you want to do. You want to really listen to your body. I'm gonna let you know if it can handle the bandwidth of your workout routine regimen that you have scheduled for the week. But for the most part, if you're, stretching beforehand and afterwards and, drinking your recovery afterwards and things like that, you should be good to go. But like I said, you want to gradually work your way into it, starting off with 3 days, then 4 when you fill up to it, and then that 5th day adding in different types of cardio, right? So there's a lot, right? You have the Stairmaster, you have walking, elliptical, and then you have high intensity interval training. Now, high intensity interval training, better known as HIIT, that's something that you can incorporate if you're like pressed for time, because you're going to get the most out of your workout because it's barely any rest. It's like little to no rest when you do HIIT. And it's highly effective. You usually burn fat after you do a HIIT workout from 48 to 72 hours, just depending on what you did. So that's really, really awesome. But I wouldn't do HIIT 5 days a week or even 4 days a week because it's really, really hard on our bodies. We're doing a lot of jumping and a lot of like plyometrics. So we don't want to, increase our cortisol or, increase inflammation. Lord knows my body is so prone to both, and it's so annoying, because I love doing HIIT, but I know that in this stage in my life, I have to do a lot of low impact cardio, which is so boring to me, but it is what it is. I got to give my body what it needs, But it's a really good option if you're pressed for time, if, you know, a couple days out the week. But doing low impact, like, you know, doing a Stairmaster 20 minutes and, you know, taking a brisk walk for 30 to 60 minutes, those are really, really great cardio options. And of course, strength training, that's going to put us in that fat burning zone, and it's going to help us not only lose weight, but it's going to help us put on muscle as well. So hopefully with that breakdown, you kind of understand the gym a little bit more and working out and things like that. Of course, you can always email me personally, and I'd be I'll be happy to go in depth with you with your own personal goals. Okay, you guys, so now that we've discussed, you know, different workout options that you can do, now you got to get to the gym or you got to work out at home. You don't have to join a gym to get a good workout. Like, there are incredible workouts you can do at home. And like I said, YouTube is at your fingertip. Like, there's just so many great workouts on YouTube, you guys. So there really is no excuse. Like, if this is something that you want to do and, you know, make a new lifestyle for yourself so you can get yourself in shape and just, you know, give yourself a little bit of extra years on your life, you know, longevity and things like that, then you're going to do what it takes to, you know, to do that and, you know, cut the excuses out. But like I said, if you want to join a gym, great. I mean, there's so many different machines you can use there. Usually gym memberships are about what, $40, $45. So it's, you know, break it down, $5 per week. It's nothing when it comes to your health. You know what I mean? But like I said, you can always work out at home too, and have access to YouTube and do their incredible workouts on their platform. Bottom line is, if this is something that you want to incorporate in your life, you're going to find a way to do it, and you're going to put all excuses aside so that you can get it done, right? Working out it's a privilege to work out. That's what I love the most on my fitness journey, is actually working out. The hardest part for me, and always has been, is the eating part, because I have a sweet tooth out of this world. It is insane. Okay? Like, it drives me crazy. But the thing is, everything that I said prior to starting this video and, you know, teaching you about working out and getting in a fat burning zone and all these different things, none of that stuff matters if you don't take it to the kitchen. I promise you, you cannot outtrain a bad diet. You can do that incredible workout that we just discussed, come home and eat pizza and ice cream. It's like you never even worked out. Like, it's not worth it. And I know it's easier said than done sometimes. Trust me, I understand that. But nothing feels as good as fit feels, okay? Nothing tastes as good as fit feels. And it's the truth. Like, right now, where I am, I feel like I look great, but I could look better. But even though I'm aiming to lose weight, I can tell a difference in my body and how a bit sluggish it feels, because, you know, maybe I wasn't eating the best a week, you know, prior to this week and things like that. Like, when you eat really good, your body feels so great. And I'm not just saying that, you really do. And you perform better when you work out. You're able to do things a little bit more. Your mobility is better. Like, it's all better whenever you eat right, I promise. So one of the things that you want to do, you want to figure out what your RMR is, and that's your resting metabolic rate. So what do you burn when you don't work out at all? You want to figure that out, and I'll actually put a few links in the description below so that you can have it at your fingertips. If you are close to a supplement superstore, they actually do them for free, where they do your resting metabolic rate and see what it is that you just naturally burn just at rest, right? But like I said, this video is specifically for a weight loss type of video and advice that I want to give. So in order to lose weight, we have to be in a caloric deficit. So that means calories in versus calories out. You want to actually burn more calories than you're actually consuming. So that's why it's super important to learn what your RMR is, so that you can create your diet around it. And what's even cool, if you have the access to the supplement superstore, they actually let you know what macros like in grams that you need to have per day too. So that's a really, really cool plus as well. Of course, there's a ton of different fitness apps out there that calculate all of that for you, but that really is the basis. That's where you want to start. So for me, for instance, I need, like at rest, I burn 1,751 calories just doing nothing at all. So in my mind, to lose weight, I need to obviously not eat more than 1,751 calories, but I'm going to keep it at about a good 1,400 to 1,500 in my day, because I honestly want to lose a pound to a pound and a half every week. So I'm doing what it takes in order to get there. But like I said, I'm going to put a few different links in the description below so that you can see what it is that your RMR is, so that you can get on board in calculating what it is that you need as far as calories for the day. Okay, so once you learn what your RMR is and what calories that you need to intake for the day, make sure that you are hitting that goal every single day. One of the things that we don't want to do is undereat. Undereating is not good for us. It's going to put our body in starvation mode, and it starts to eat fat, and then it negates the goal that you have at hand. You want to make sure that you're doing this right, and you want to keep your metabolism up, because if you aren't eating every 2 to 3 hours, your metabolism tends to slow down a bit. At least me specifically. I'm someone that have to eat every 2.5 to 3 hours to keep my metabolism increasing so that I can burn more fat. So yeah, you guys, I'm so excited to talk about this. I really haven't talked about fitness in so long, and it's just, it's like taking a trip down memory lane. I'm so happy that you guys were actually, encouraging this type of video, because I'm more than happy to talk about it. It's something that, like I said, I've been well versed in this industry for over a decade now. So the knowledge isn't going to leave me just because I switched gears, I still have it in my back pocket, and I always will, because I always want to take care of myself as best as I can. So I am so happy to provide this. So you guys, let's stop eating bad. Let's start taking care of ourselves better. Let's get in those 8 glasses of water per day, or half your body weight actually is what you need in water per day. So I know, the standard is 8 glasses, but you actually need half of your body weight in water per day. So it's just little things like that. It's going to help us, walk towards a better, healthy life. And I'm so happy that I'm someone that can help you guys towards that goal. All right, guys, so those are the tips that I have in my very generic guide to losing weight, and, a workout split, and, just kind of letting you know what it is that you need to eat. Just things that you need just to get started, right? I really hope that you guys take this advice and you actually apply it to your life. It really is going to help you, and it really is going to be extremely beneficial on your new weight loss journey. All right, you guys, thank you so much for joining me today. I am ecstatic and through the roof to talk about fitness. It was really, really, really fun. As always, you guys, you can get me every Tuesday wherever you get your podcasts. Make sure that you like, share, and rate the podcast. It's going to really help me get out there to more people. And of course, you can catch the visual on YouTube every Wednesday. If you can like, comment, share, and subscribe, it's going to help my YouTube channel grow significantly. All right, you guys, that's it for today's episode. I'll see you guys next Tuesday. Have a great week.